As opening night for Hades Sound grows nearer, cast and crew get ready for the show's big opening night. Sound crew head Rufus Gaininger and the rest of the sound crew have been working diligently to make the quality of sound even better for the show.
Well, we started to do this thing called ringing out the mics, where we purposefully tried to cause feedback, that sort of ringing sound you hear when sound gets out of control, and we dampened down the frequencies that cause that feedback to overall limit how much feedback we get during the show.
Gaininger walks us through the inner workings of the mics and how they function.
So this is the packs. We have 15 packs in totals from number 2 to 16. We got this. We clip this onto the actors, and these are our batteries. They take 2 batteries. For each show, we like to have the packs at 3 bars, so they don't run out of batteries, of course. And then we have the actual wires. In professional audio, they call them elements. They plug into here. You screw them in so they don't fall out.
Mac Barnes, who plays Eurydice, reflects on the show so far, while also looking forward to the show's Liberty debut.
I've definitely found my confidence. I feel like Eurydice is such a mentally challenging character because she goes through so much in this show, and it's really easy to just kind of play it off as suffering the entire time, but it's not. And as an actor, we hate watching. We love to act like we're suffering on stage, but the audience finds it incredibly boring. So it's really hard to kind of find that fine line to where showing her journey, but also doing something original.
Sebastian Tabers, who plays Hades himself, has worked hard throughout the show to really make the show's namesake character his own.
Honestly, it was a lot of just research online, talking to people, see what they wanted to what they perceived Hades as. It was a lot of hearing the songs from different people. Obviously everybody knows the main cast, but hearing people who played Hades as a baritone really helped me a lot for my interpretation of Hades, especially in How Long.
Costumes crew head Clara Walker speaks about what she's enjoyed in terms of working on the show, and how doing costumes for this show has differed from other shows she's done in the past.
We made a lot of things from scratch, which we don't, in past shows we've done it kind of a little bit. We did it more so with 12th Night last year, but in this show, with the Underworld, a lot of things are made from scratch. All of the main characters' Underworld costumes were made from scratch, so that was kind of a unique challenge. We had to make 3 identical corsets, which was a little bit of a challenge because obviously none of us are trained in that, and making them all fit the right way was definitely a challenge.
Tyler Buck, who plays Orpheus, navigates the prerequisites of the character, which required him to jump into unfamiliar territory with his acting.
Yeah, so I do a lot of theater, so I'm used to doing singing while dancing. That's kind of something I've been training for a while, but one of the new things, I've never really played guitar or accompanied myself on stage, so that's something new I was kind of working towards. It took me a hot second to learn all the chords and the finger picking. It's kind of confusing at first, but once you kind of get into a pattern of it, and then after I learned the basics of the guitar, you have to learn how to act while you're playing.
Tabers can tell the difference between himself at the beginning and the end of the show, and details how he changed throughout.
I think that my improvement from when I first started playing as Hades and I was super uncomfortable walking around not really knowing what to do, because I've always only played comic relief characters, and that's kind of my own personality too, and trying to shape myself into this intimidating kind of scary individual. It's been really hard, but I think I've been told, at least, that I've been improving a lot recently. So I think that difference, at least for me, because I'm starting to see it myself, I think it's been a little drastic.
Join us next time as we take you through opening night of Hades Town.